I'm making a film. In said film, I meant to make images AI can't generate, so I create 3 art pieces, but there's one problem. I don't know how to paint. So I made this. Okay, while I was making this film, I could have taken the easy route to create the art pieces. You know, do something contemporary. Spray paint on a canvas, spill paint everywhere while I act crazy in the room, or just tape a banana to a wall. But no, I wanted to go out of my way to actually learn how to paint, to create something that I will be proud of. Cause let's be honest, everyone respects effort, and it adds to the creative integrity of the film, cause I'm not just faking it. Like how Christian Bale lost over 120 pounds for his role in The Machinist, or how Keanu Reeves learned how to use guns for John Wick. I mean, sure, they could have used like CGI or stunt doubles, but the fact that they actually did it makes you appreciate it more. And that's what I wanted for this. So I had to learn how to paint. I watched a bunch of tutorials like this one. I really like this one. I actually learned a lot, like how to mix colors, how to work with acrylic paint, even something simple like how to hold a paintbrush. I got some art supplies like acrylic paint, a canvas stand, pencils, some paintbrushes. I bought everything, brought it home, but then I realized I have no idea what I'm gonna paint. I mean, I did have the titles though. There is the anxiety of infinite potential, the fear of being truly understood, the nostalgia for a future that never happens, and a sexy glass of wine. Yeah, so I started planning. I opened Blender, then I started modeling what I wanted the paintings to look like. I really like minimalist design, so I wanted that to reflect in the painting, cause in a way, it's part of me, you know? Am I making sense? Are we communicating? I'm a 3D artist, so the head has to be made of polygons, not a lot of colors, no unnecessary curves, and simple geometric shapes, each shape representing a different expression within the piece. It actually reminded me of form composition. It was something I was taught back in college when I was studying architecture. Man, those were the days. So I kept tweaking it, adjusting, refining until finally it was ready. Then I started painting. Well, I started practicing. And I made this. But I did not like it. I didn't like it. The lines were not straight. The edges were all wrinkly. The colors were not even solid. I just didn't like it. Maybe because I kept comparing it to those hyper-realistic, perfect paintings I saw online. Basically, I was ready to scrap the whole video because this was not good to me. Like, it didn't look good to me. But I went to my friend who's actually an artist. And she told me something I needed to hear.
Oh my boss. No laugh.
She loved it. She thought what I made was actually beautiful. And it doesn't have to be perfect because it's abstract. And I should also stop comparing myself to people online because half of them aren't even real. So I took the advice and I went with it. She also told me about something else. Glossy varnish, it makes your artwork shine. She introduced me to medium gel so I could thicken parts of the paintings and give the piece more feel and more depth. So I went back home and I kept practicing. And I painted the second piece and it looked way better. I don't even know why. Maybe it's because of what she told me, or maybe I'm just getting better. But one thing was clear, I was improving. So I made the third piece. Then added the gel medium to the paint to make some parts of it thicker. And suddenly, it felt more three-dimensional. Then I applied the varnish. And it just came alive, like it actually looks good. And it made me think, if I never asked for advice, if I never asked for help, I would have never known any of this. Tutorials are great, but sometimes when I want advice from someone who actually knows what they're doing, can take you so much further. At this point, I was done practicing. It's time to paint the real art pieces. So I got 3 huge canvases, 2 by 3 feet, and I got to work. First, I sketched out everything using a grid. It's basically breaking down one big drawing into smaller sections, so it's more accurate. But honestly, drawing was the easy part. You know, studying architecture and all. And it was time for the hard part. And then I was done. How does it look? Because I think it looks great. I genuinely cannot believe I painted that. It looks so three-dimensional, like I stepped into it. All those tiny strokes coming together to form something beautiful. And now, varnish time. So I ran out of varnish. I think the wind was stealing most of it, but I had some fixative left, so I used it on my favorite piece. And just like that, I was done. While making these paintings, I learned that creating something real takes time, it takes patience. There are moments where I went to stop, moments I went to give up, I thought I wasn't good enough, but I kept going. Because in this world where anything can be generated instantly, there's something special about taking your time and making something real. So yeah, AI couldn't make these, but more importantly, I did, and that means more than anything.